Chums. So, we are doing a vlog today about one of my favorite movies, which if you've been following us for a while, you probably have figured out is Jaws. So, every time that we go to Universal, usually I'm wearing something that either has to do with Jaws or has to do with Harry Potter. I also love Harry Potter. As a matter of fact, this shirt over here, I found this at Universal and I was super excited. It says, "What's up, Chums?" Because they have so much Jaws merchandise right now. So I was super excited when I found this shirt.
Yeah, that's the perfect shirt for this channel and for you.
Yeah. So Jaws, the ride, was one of my favorite rides over at Universal, and it closed January 2nd, 2012, which was 10 years ago as of yesterday. That was very sad. I probably cried.
There are a lot of fans of that ride that still to this day say like, man, I wish Jaws was still here. Out of all of the old rides in Universal, that's their favorite. And I got to do it one time and I thought it was great.
I can't believe you only got to do it once. That's pretty tragic.
Yeah.
It was replaced by a lot of, it was actually replaced by Harry Potter. And it's conflicting because I love Harry Potter and I think that those rides are super awesome. I just wish that there was a way that over here in Universal Orlando that all of this could have coexisted together, which actually it does over at Universal Japan.
Yes, that's the only Universal park where Jaws and Harry Potter both coexist.
So that's a thing that both of us would like to do, is eventually we would like to take a trip over to Universal Japan so that we can do Jaws and Harry Potter in the same day. Or at least that's why I want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, a Japan trip is on my bucket list, and obviously going to the theme parks in Japan is on that bucket list as well. So Universal will be one of the stops when we actually do get to go to Japan.
Yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of Jaws merchandise, a lot of like the merchandise from rides that are gone, Back to the Future, and the original Kong ride, not the one that's over at Islands, the original Kong ride where you got to be in a tram and Kong was knocking you around. Yes. Yeah. So a lot of tributes to that stuff there. And this is one of the things that we've seen pop up recently is these things from Metal Earth. There's some type of like a puzzle, like on the back over here, it looks like this is what the finished product is going to be. It's going to be the shark that still remains over representing the Jaws ride. What's left of it over at Universal Orlando. So what we're going to do today, this is a 3D metal model kit. We're going to make this. We're going to put this together.
Now I think Mel is going to do most of the putting together because we've done one other video similar to this where we put together a nano coaster, and it actually turned out to be me putting it together. So I said, you know what? I did that last time. Let's let Mel have a shot, and she can do the 3D sculpture.
That was because you had taken the whole thing over.
It was difficult. It was not easy. You're like, how do you do this? I'm like, let me see. Okay, I think I got this. But, well, let's take a look and see how many parts are in this thing and see how we will put it together.
I'm going to need my glasses for this. All right, so the 3D metal model kit. I guess it says here that basically what this is going to be is tabs inserted into other tabs, whatever that's going to mean. So let's open this and take a look. So far we're not off to a good start because I can't even figure out how to open this package. Maybe I should get a scissor. And we're back with the anticipated arrival of the scissor. Okay, so I'm just going to cut across the top of this so we can get this open. So these can be found over at the gift shops over at Universal. They're all over the place. We actually got this a little while ago. We just hadn't put it together yet. All right, good thing I did not cut too far down. Have all the instructions here. Oh, I already feel confused. Okay. Metal sheets. I don't know. This intimidates me. so funny. Like, I get so intimidated about putting stuff together. It's just, I don't know. All right, so let's see what comes in here. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it's the little sheets. It's the little sheets of metal. You have to pop all the little pieces out.
Jaws. So it says over here, assembly, if needed, slightly twist the tabs to hold the parts together on twist and bend. Recommended tools, wire cutters, tweezers or needlepoint pliers, helpful for folding parts, bending and twisting tabs. Okay, do you think we're gonna need this stuff?
Let's try it without it and see how far we get. Because
Okay.
I do have some tools if we need it.
All right, so assembly flow chart. What do you suggest I do here, Adam? Should I just like start taking the stuff out?
Yes, but I would. Yeah, I don't know. Let me take a look at this. This is what we're working with here. These little tiny pieces.
Oh my God. All right, so I left for a second and Gigi took my seat over. So just give her some attention for a minute. I went and grabbed a pair of tweezers for just in case. Are you gonna sit here the whole time? Gigi. Whoop. All right, there we go. She'll be back, I promise you. Okay. All right, so we're starting off, we're gonna line up our metal sheets, how they look over here. You see the Jaws platform over here, and then I see like the little like hoop for the shark over here. So, all right, so what should we do? What should we do? All right, so for number one, flow chart. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is gonna be the first piece to come out.
Mm-hmm.
This is really not as easy as it like I thought it was gonna be. And I feel like I'm not the best person to be showing this. It's kind of gonna scare people from wanting to do one of these puzzles. So what I'm finding is if you like bend it, it makes it easier to get things to snap out. Okay. You just don't want to bend it too much and bend a piece that like you don't need bent. All right, this is really not easy at all. That's correct. All right, so it looks like that comes off of there. Is that does that sound right?
No, this looks like this bends in. You see the arrows twisting that way.
Okay, so bend them back.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yep.
Boy, I'm not good at these things. All of it bends back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're gonna do the same thing to the other side.
How come you didn't let me build the nano coaster and you build this? You're like, oh, you build the harder thing.
No,
Both of them?
the nano coaster was just about as difficult as this, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yep. That was not easy.
Okay, so if I lay it flat, it seems to bend a little bit easier. Look, I did a thing. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side here.
That's it.
Okay,
Yep.
so we got that going in. bend in. You too. There we go. Very nice. Okay. First part looks completed. Okay, so that bends in, and then what's that? Was that supposed to split apart, or did I just destroy
No, I
it?
think you just broke it.
Oh no. How did I break it?
It's very delicate.
Well, that's it. That's the end of that vlog.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Yeah.
I feel bad.
So that is not supposed to look like that. That's supposed to be together. So this thing is easily the most flimsy, because I hadn't even touched this yet when Mel was messing with it, and then when she handed this over to me, I can tell you that, like, if you look at this thing wrong, it falls apart.
I feel bad. I'm sad. I feel bad. I just completely broke that.
I said, if you blow on this thing, it's gonna break. Honest review time. It's such a cool concept, but I think it is just way too flimsy.
Oh my
I
God.
think you need to be a
Metal worker.
a watchmaker to be able to handle something this delicate without it breaking. That the first step broke. The first step. So, and I don't think it was you. I don't think you were manhandling the thing. I think it's just poorly designed.
No, it says that you have to
if you look
twist it to.
So if you guys can see this metal is super, super, super thin. That's it. That's all you get. And it's very pliable, but apparently, some of these little pieces, look how thin that is. I don't know if you guys can really see. I'm looking right through that, right? You're supposed to pop this whole piece out without breaking these two little metal. That's impossible.
I did Jaws bad.
I feel like we got done bad. So the Jaws 3D model, I give that 1 star.
And you know what sucks is that these are kind of expensive. These metal models are $25. We can't even try to bring it back because I bought this I don't even remember.
6 months ago.
I don't remember
Or
which one of
7
us
months
even bought it. No, it wasn't 6 months ago. It was probably 2 months ago. We bought this and we kept meaning to build it, and then we kind of forgot about it, and then I was like, oh, let's build it, because we the last 2 weeks of the year and the beginning of the year, we usually take a break from going to the parks just because a lot of people are coming from out of town and it's much busier than normal. So if you're coming from out of town, we're giving you your time to go and do everything. We're staying away. And we start again the next coming weekend with us going back to the parks. We just take a break for a couple weeks. So I was like, I don't really want to go a couple weeks without making a video, and the anniversary of Jaws closing down just happened. So I thought that this would be fun to finally build it. And now I feel sad. I'm devastated. I destroyed my Jaws model.
It wasn't even like you really were trying to force anything.
No, I don't feel like I did. I admit I'm not good at these type of things, but to get them out, you do have to twist and stuff with it to get it to come out. It even says on here that you could use pliers if you need to.
Put it this way. I felt like I was going. So let me say that again. So I'm actually usually pretty good with my hands on these things to be delicate enough to pop these things out. I thought I was going to break the Nano Coaster. This is flimsier than the Nano Coaster. The Nano Coaster is very delicate, and I thought I was going to break that. I can't imagine trying to pop some of these pieces out without snapping. And I'm actually kind of glad that step 1 is where that happened and not step 28. Because could you imagine getting this whole thing together and the last step you break it?
I would be even more devastated.
Exactly. So, yeah. Anyway,
This
we
is
tried.
tragic.
I think
It's
I think we're just gonna order a Jaws sculpture online someplace.
We'll find
just
something.
call it a
I'm
day.
sure that we will.
Yeah.
Well, So this is hopefully not what the rest of our year is going to look like. We have a lot of exciting things to look forward to. They're finally going to be opening up over at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, the Icebreaker and Iron Gwazi. So we're looking forward to that. We got some good reservations coming up. Restaurants are reopening over on Disney property. So hopefully this is not an indicator that my year is going to crumble.
We just thought we would do something a little
Be
different
flimsy.
for you guys and see if it worked, and it did not. But yeah. So if any of you guys out there have built one of these before without completely destroying it, let us know in the comments how you did it. I'm actually very interested. I would try to give one of these a shot again, but I feel like I'm going to break it. All right, guys.
I'm sad.
That's going to do it for us here at our house with the Jaws 3D model. Be sure to subscribe to this channel right this second if you've not done so already. Smack the like button because that helps this channel immensely. And hit that bell icon to receive all notifications every time we upload a new video. Until next time, we'll break some more Jaws models and we'll see you guys at the parks.